Hey, folks. Moses and Elijah here. It's Shavuot. Yeah, that time of year where you like to tell your yucky love stories like the Book of Ruth. But there's another story. Yeah? You remember. From Sinai? Oh, I like that one. Can I help? Yeah, please do. After 3 months, the children of Israel arrived at the foot of the holy mountain of Sinai, where they made their camp. Moses went up the mountain to pray to God, who told him that in 3 days God would speak to the people. One morning, on the third day, the sky turned black. And the thunders and the lightnings crashed and rumbled through the darkness. The mountain itself belched smoke and fire like a great furnace. And the ground shook, and the voice of God was heard like a mighty trumpet, calling Moses up the mountain to him. Calling Moses up the mountain to him. Oh, okay. Sorry. So I went up the mountain, and Yah said, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, and these are my commandments to be obeyed by all men. You shall worship no other God but me. You shall not make any statue or picture to worship. You shall not speak the name of the Lord except with reverence. You shall keep the Sabbath, the seventh day, as a holy day of rest. For in 6 days I made the world, but on the seventh day I rested. That's Shabbat, the Sabbath day. He also said, you shall show respect to your father and mother. You shall not commit murder. You shall not be unfaithful to your husband or wife. You shall not steal. You shall not speak falsely against others. You shall not envy another person's possessions. When the people heard the thunder and saw the flames and smoke, they were terrified and would not come near. But I told them, do not be afraid. And he said, God has come to us so that we may learn his commandments and keep ourselves free of sin. But still the people shrank back, and again I went up the mountain alone to the dark cloud on the summit where God was. He wrote those commandments with his own finger on tablets of stone. And I would later bring them down from the mountain. Man, that is a good story. It was very scary. I would say so. But I knew God would protect me. And that's how we got the 10 Commandments. And that happened, you wrote that down in Exodus 19 and 20, huh? I did. I did. Well, we'll see you next time. Shalom. Shalom.